Welcome guys, welcome to another video. So let's get right into it. Make sure everything is spelled and not attack. Okay, this need to be a spell hit rate. This need to be all spells. Okay guys, everything else is fine. It needs to be all spells because Wrathful blow is a spell and it must need to be used as a spell. Damage amp here, spell cast speed here. Everything is really good. So that's 20% damage amp there on the this is 10% melee damage. It would take all the melee damage amp, spell damage amp, damage amp flat like that. Amplification, melee damage flat, strike damage, shredder. So let's get right into it. This is my weapon. I'm doing dual wield scepter. You can do dual wield. You can do two-hand staff, which is really good too. Okay. This is my stuff. Weapon range is good. It will increase the size of the skill. Charms I went for is Alisa, Hamal, Borrow, Caster. Those are your blessings that you need to focus on. You need to get these. Lacrima, my suggestion is Watcher Stick, two-hand unique Lacrima, so that you can put Watcher Sticks in there to increase weapon range and air effect for both skills. But this is what I have. Now we go into the mastery. It's gonna be 10, 10, 10. 1 here. Then it's gonna go potion, 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 potion. Here, here, here. Lastly, here as yours. And spread this out. It's much better if you spread this out. Okay. That's level 50. But focus on the mana reduction right there first. It's gonna be really crucial for you guys to do that. Okay. Now relics. We got caster relics. For the buff, for physical buff, you take the strength here if you're beginners. Okay, you want to take the strength there. Okay, then here you want to take the physical buff there. Speaker, you need this for the extract earth energy because everything's going to be converted to physical. And here it's going to be the reflected damage right here and damage reduction taken. That's going to cancel this out when this is active a little bit. Okay. So there's that. Now we go into the Zodiac. Zodiac 1. Zodiac 2. This is crit build. Zodiac 3 for the melee amp. Zodiac 4 physical damage amp. I take this so that I can stun and bind and lock them all in more often. There's that. It's about crowd control. Alright. And then here for the spell amp, here for the cast speed, here for the crit rate, and then I took both here. Okay, this is very beginner friendly Zodiac. Nothing advanced or fancy. 2 here, 1 point there, and then I take this. If you have two-hand weapon, take this. If you have dual wield, take this. If you have shield and sword or shield and wand or whatever, take this. Okay, the first one. There we go. And then this one I take for here. Same thing with this. If you have shields, one would take those. Okay, right there. Then I take weapon range here, and then air effect there. Those are flat numbers. Those are really good. And then I have lightning on hit here. It's very crucial. And then I have the physical damage here, and then the additional physical damage there. Lastly, this is your last energy. This is where you get the 10 energy without Capri Heart, so that's a must right there. And then for specializations, I took this for the skill to be bigger and hit further Berserk, and the pain for right there, and then momentum. I have absorb on hit here for dual wield. That's why I went dual wield. Okay. You don't have to. You can get more range with two hand. Alright. Either one. Okay. So that's Zodiac. Skill breakdown. Let's go over real quick. So skill breakdown with this new season. Spells with melee tags can use melee link runes, right? Which is huge because you can't do that before, but now you can. So now they're more tanky. So you're gonna become a battle mage pretty much. So what I did for this is I awakened a source for the 15% damage amp. I got 14.5, which is beautiful. That's a beautiful amount. That's pretty much it. And I took Light Jutsu. I used the Origin, so I can get the maximized percent, which is huge. Damage boost there. And then here, Mana Storm with Verity. As long as you got 2 red link runes, you get the 3% damage amp there, okay? Extra 3% damage amp. And then focus for the defensive buff. Focus effect with dash rate and block recovery and dash rate and block and dash rate percent, which is very good for tankiness. And then savagery for extending the range of the Wrathful blow. Alright. And then extract energy, of course, for the 30.1% physical aim there, and then 10% physical damage taken reduction right there, really good. If you're playing bearer, very good to do the physical extraction as well, because bearer don't have a lot of armor and physical defense, and if anything hits you physical, you're gonna die. So that's really helpful. For lightning wave, what I did was you supposed to get a source. Source is the strongest one, the better one for physical build. But you just don't want it to consume lightning energy or at all. At all. So, because with lightning energy, you get damage amp per lightning energy while you have it on. So the skill get 25% damage amp per lightning energy. So if you have 10 lightning energy, that'll be a lot of damage amp there. Okay, it's very good, very good. So so remove all after 2 seconds using skill. So that's gonna have a 50% chance of not removing the energy. It's a kind of a weird skill to have, but the best solution for this is an item, and that item is a ring. So that way you can keep all your lightning wave damage amp from extra earth energy. That is a ring, and that ring is called the Lil Flow. Actually, lightning energy will not consume lightning, be consumed by lightning wave, but your damage is reduced by 50%. That's fine. That's fine. That damage amp 25% per lightning energy is huge already. So plus you get an additional 9% lightning damage amp there if you play elemental build. If you play physical build, this won't be as useful to boost or the penetration at all. If you do play elemental build, this is huge. Okay, that's a traditional damage. So I'm just trying that out right now. So so that's the skill build. I have Iron Will here, Mana Storm, another one, Convert Physical, of course Fighting Spirit for the tankiness here, Counter Attack for dodge rate, Blood Explosion because of my Lacrima, Blood Explosion shoulders, of course Illusion Axe. This one's the best one for both skill because they're gonna give the amp damage for both. Then you're gonna get Seal Destruction Source to become another buff. So 2 buffs, 2 movements, main skill, second skill, alright? And then Purification for armor, you need to link with the movement skill to be active trigger, right? And on the seals, I got seals elemental domain. This is gonna help with the elemental damage taken reduction on top of fighting spirit, which is huge. And then seal of the archer if you can use a second one, second defense seal if you have 1100 true score, that'd be huge. Seal strike, because my crit rate is really high. If you don't have high crit rate, please use seal crit. Thank you very much. There's that. Now we're gonna go into the gameplay and see how this work out. So both skills kind of similar in how they looks. This is just regular normal 170 normal map. Yeah, with the ring, lightning wave is really strong. It's pretty strong, so the ring is gonna help a lot. You guys have any questions, please leave in the comments. I'll get to you as soon as I can. Please leave a like, share, comment, subscribe, hit the bell for notifications when we go live. Probably gonna be living today, later tonight. Please do hit the bell so that you get notified. Again, if you guys put Lacrima Watcher sticks in, your skill range will be further and much better. Alright, so that's the video. Please leave a like, share, comment, subscribe, hit the bell for notifications when I go live. Any questions, leave in the comments. Please check the pinned comments for all the timestamps. I much appreciate everybody.